My Hebrew brothers and sisters, the 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth, welcome back. This is your Moray, Dr. Yeshu, and just want to take this moment, my brothers and my sisters, to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your gifts. Support this ministry. And my brothers and my sisters, we want to thank Yahuwah for his love and his mercies and for being with us, for keeping us. Praise his holy name. Praise his name. My brothers and sisters, we just want to thank Yahuwah because he has been so good. He has been so good. Give myself some more light here. He has been so good to us. Yes, the last time we were in Psalm 33, and we left off at verse 5 with dealing with praising Yahuwah. Praising Yahuwah. And we were talking the fact that we say that Yahuwah loves righteousness and judgment. In verse 5. It says, the earth is full of the goodness of Yahuwah. Praise his holy name. I want us to look at the word. We understand what righteousness is because we dealt, with righteousness a great deal. We spend a good time talking about righteousness. How we have to live righteously. Yahweh loves righteousness. And not only that he loves righteousness, but he also loves judgment. Praise be to his holy name. My brother, my sister, he loves judgment. And the word judgment here is mishpat. And my brothers, my sisters, what the word is, mishpat is judgment. Mishpat is mem, shin, pe, and tet. Mishpat. And what the word here is saying, my brothers, my sisters, is that judgment comes in different ways. Judgment comes in different ways in the lives of people. Okay, adversary, ceremony, charge, crime, custom, determination, discretion, something like that. All of that. Verdict, a verdict, favorable or unfavorable. Pronounced judicially, especially a sentence or formal decree, and when dealing with human participants, divine law, individual or collectively, including the act, the place, the suit, the participants, right or, we said privilege, statutory or customary, or even a style, plus adversary, ceremony, charge, crime, custom, desert, judgment, and the manner of the judgment, the manner of law, lawful, the manner of measure, the due order, or ordinance, the right, it's a sentence used, in judgment. When a judge judges a person, he's gonna get a sentence. Either let him go or give him some time, or you have to pay a fine. Okay, but the person going to be either is worthy or they judge him wrongfully. It's always, the person is worthy of the judgment that is cast upon him, or the sentence, or is charged wrongfully. He said, he loveth righteousness and judgment. And then he said, the earth eretz, the earth or the land Eretz, that Aleph, Resh, and then Sade, Eretz, it say, is filled with his goodness. The earth is full of the goodness of Yahuwah. Praise be to his name. And when we talk about the earth here, we talk about the common country, the earth filled, the ground, the land of the nation especially. The weight, probably meaning to firm the earth at large, particularly a land or a common country, our field, our ground, and wilderness or the world in general. Okay. And so here, my brothers and sisters, it says it's full with the goodness of Yahweh. The K said, his word, the goodness is K said, Ket, Samek, and Dalet. And my brothers and sisters, we talk about favor. The goodness of Yahuwah is his favor, my brothers and sisters. He promises that he's going to bless us. He's going to pour his grace. Grace and favor is the same. Okay? And this favor that Yahuwah is giving us, my brothers and sisters, bestowing upon us, is something that we cannot pay for. He paid for it. It's free to us. Okay? But it costs him. It costs Yahuwah. It cost his son's life, Yahushua's life. He gave it up just to bring us back into fellowship and relationship with him. What other gods in the world that they made? Has any of those gods, those little Elohims, has any of them, the man-made ones, has any of them ever give themselves, our loved ones, to die for you and for me? No. None have. None. Zero. Zilch. But Yahuwah, he loves us so much that his goodness, the earth, we everywhere, my brothers and sisters, we scattered all over the earth. And not only us as a people of Yahuwah, the Hebrew Israelite people, but other people in the earth, the Gentiles, the heathens, those can come to him too. And my brothers and sisters, even those who didn't come still have a measure of his goodness. Because when he blesses us with his goodness, the goodness, my brothers and sisters, overflow. It overflows. It flows from us to them. So they inherit the goodness of Yahuwah through us. So my brothers and sisters, isn't it then a good thing for us so that, to walk in the light, to walk in the goodness of Yahuwah, to show forth his righteousness from day to day, so that the heathen, the world, the wicked people can see indeed that Yahuwah is who he said he is. Praise be to his holy name, my brothers and sisters. Yahuwah said he loves righteousness. Yesterday he loved it. Today he loves it. Tomorrow he's loving it. He continues to love it, my brothers and sisters. Love righteousness. And it says judgment He loved righteousness, and he loves judgment. And here he said his goodness. His goodness extends, his favor, his good deed, kind, loving kindness, his merciful kindness, my brothers and sisters. His mercy, his pity. Okay. And it flows. And the wicked people who turn to him can experience that. You know, the goodness of Yahuwah flows. And our goodness should be towards our fellow men. But it's also towards Yahuwah for his graciousness to us. He shows pity on us. You know, he shows beauty, favor, good deedliness. Praise his name. Merciful kindness Yahuwah shows to us, my brothers and my sisters. It is so awesome to know that Yahuwah is good to us when we're not good to him. When we should be walking and doing the things that bring glory and praise to his name, we don't do it. You know, we should be walking in his love and in his mercy. We should be walking in him. His goodliness, his good deed, everything, his loving kindness, his mercy. He has pity on us. He shows us his favor, my brothers and sisters. When we didn't deserve it, he did. Praise his holy name. In verse 6 he said, by the word of Yahuwah were the heavens made. All he did was to speak. All he did, my brothers and sisters, was to speak. And Yahuwah speak, and it was done. By the word of Yahuwah. If you go back and look in the beginning of the Torah, and you look at the Genesis, okay, and you see and you read the creation story. You didn't see Yahuwah running around picking up sticks and stuff and stones to put it together. All he did was to speak. Let there be light. There was light. Let there be a firmament. And it just done. So the heavens, where the bird flies, where the plane flies, where the moon and the stars, and all the other planets up there, and the place where he dwells. But my brother, my sisters, just remember, do not look for Yahuwah out into the atmosphere, because he's not out there in the atmosphere. He is within us. He indwells us. The scripture says, we are the temple of the living Yahuwah. He lives in our hearts and our lives. Anywhere you go, you take him with you. And so we have to make this body as living sacrifice to him, holy and acceptable, which is our reasonable service. And my brothers and my sisters, we should not conform to the world system. We should be renewed by the renewing of our mind. And when our mind is renewed, my brothers, my sisters, we can choose what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. We see here in his word, by the word of Yahweh were the heavens made. The Shamayim is the word heaven here, Shamayim. And when you talk about Shamayim, it's talking about the sky. It's talking about the heaven. Okay? And the word the Shamayim is the consonants that make up this word Shamayim is Shin, Mem, Yod, and Mem. And my brothers and sisters is referring to the heavens, the sky, the air. You know, it refers to an unused singular, Shame, from an unused root, meaning to be lofty, the sky, you know, alluding to the visible arch in which the clouds move, as well as the higher ether, where the celestial bodies revolve, and the air, the heaven, praise be to his holy name, my brothers and my sisters. And he said here, my brothers and my sisters, that by the word of Yahuwah were the heavens made, and not only, but on all the hosts, of them, by the breath of his mouth. So the word made here is that, like I said, he didn't run around picking up sticks and stones to put it together. I just speak with his mouth, and everything was accomplished. The word asa here is the word for the word made, and it means accomplished, that he accomplishes it. He made, he make it, he makes it. Ayin, sin, and hey, my brothers and my sisters. And what he's saying here, asa, he made it. He made it. He accomplished it. He accomplished it. He advanced it. It becomes what he wants it to be. It bestowed. The primitive root here is to do or to make, in the broadest sense and the widest application, my brothers and sisters. Is to accomplish, to advance to a point, apt to be at, to become bare, to be, to bestow, to bring forth. That's what he did, my brothers and sisters. He have the charge of everything, and he commit himself to it, and he said what he wanted to be, and my brothers and sisters, let me say this: when we don't do the right thing, it displeases Yahweh, because it pleased him to create this universe that we are in, this world that we are in. And he said it was good. Everything he said was good. And he made us, my brothers and sisters, and call us into a relationship with him. Praise be to his holy name. And my brothers and my sisters, he finished it. He fed it. He fulfilled the purpose of this world that he created. He gathered it, put it together, govern it, and he grant us his joy and the love is live in the world that he creates. You know, he has a purpose for us. He has a purpose, a precise purpose for us. You know, the sacrifice he made to his son set to show that he took our sins and pardoned us. Praise his holy name. And he did it thoroughly, my brothers and sisters. He did it thoroughly. He is the warrior man. Praise his holy name. Continue to hold us into the palm of his hands. Not only that he created us in the world and everything, but they call us, but he continue to be. We're going to stop here and we come back. Verse 6. My brothers and sisters, we're going to ask you to be a blessing to someone and walk with the King. Shalom.